just come back from an absolutely amazing round 2 of the WRC in Rally Sweden. What an incredible event it was. You can see why so many people say it's one of the best rallies to go to. Now, we'll start this video blog off with a little bit of a moan and a little bit of a rant. And it starts right at the beginning. There's two things really, two issues from Rally Sweden. The first one, right at the very start of the event, was shakedown. Now, shakedown is always a really good preview for the event. It gives you an idea of what to expect later on in the weekend, and especially with these brand new cars. I've never seen these cars in the flesh before. Wasn't there at Monte, it was here in Sweden. First time to get to see them, and it was just so exciting. You can feel the excitement in the forest for all the fans coming from all over. They're ready to see this brand new era really get into action. Instead of describing it to you, let me I'll give you an example, okay? I was there on the start line of Shakedown, and his brand new Ford Fiesta built from M Sport. This is going to be awesome. On the start line, the hairs are standing up on the back of your neck. You're excited. You can hear him clunking it into first gear. The countdown comes down. 3, 2, 1, and he's just driven off. It was so disappointing. Just all that build-up, and it's just it was like watching a car set off at a set of traffic lights. And the main reason for that was because of tyres. Now, there's this new rule that's coming where they have to use a set of tyres from the set that they use for the rally. Now, any racing driver, any team are going to take every advantage they possibly can to give them the best chance of winning. So why would they throw away a perfectly good set of tyres before the race? Shakedown doesn't really mean much to the teams, it's just to dial the car in. It's more for the spectators, it's a show. It's all about the spectacle of it. There's not much point in Shakedown if we're just watching cars drive past at normal road speed, because they're too worried about ruining their tyres. For me, that was a big mistake. They need to give them a set of tyres just for Shakedown. Average speed was implemented by the FIA as a safety thing. Even us fans, can respect that. Safety is the most important thing. Problem is, you come with this new regulation, make the cars quicker, make the cars lighter, give them more downforce so that they have more grip so they can go quicker everywhere. And then all of a sudden these cars are going quicker, which is what we want. We want as fans to see them go quicker. Then all of a sudden the FIA, oh no, we can't be having that. It's that quicker. We've got to cancel the stage. The real debate is, should they change the average speed that's recommended, for the stages and things like that, or do they just use slower stages? Now, one of the things they absolutely can't do, in my opinion, is put hay bales on straights. That just completely kind of ruins the whole stage, really. It's rubbish for the drivers and it's rubbish for the spectators, and it just doesn't seem like the correct way of doing things. I mean, can you imagine on a Formula 1 on the big start-finish line straight and they suddenly stick some hay bales across there to slow the F1 cars down? It just doesn't, it's not the right way of doing it. People like more corners. The drivers prefer technical, challenging stages. The stage that got cancelled was basically the equivalent of a WRC drag race. It was just one big straight. When you watch the onboards, it's just straight that goes on forever and ever and ever. So I think maybe that was a little bit of a mistake from Rally Sweden's side, but at the same time it does bring out the question of what's going to happen on events like Finland and Poland with these average speeds. The cars are quicker, so the average speeds are going to be quicker. What should they do for that? Personally, I think they need to up the average speed. You've got quicker cars, obviously the average speeds are going to go up, so you need to address that from that sense. But also we want better technical stages. We don't want slow stages, but we want stages with corners and bends that could catch drivers out. Those are the moans out of the way. Apart from those two things, Rally Sweden was definitely in my top 5 of WRC events. It was so spectacular. The speeds they carry on the snow. I know they're on these studied spike tyres, tungsten studs, and the tyres themselves are quite impressive, and that's how the grip works. But even so, you're looking at it and you're slipping all over the place. You're struggling to stand, and these cars are just flying like they're on tarmac. The grip is incredible, and it made it a real winter wonderland of speed wonder, if you like. Wow, what an incredible weekend it's been here in Rally Sweden so far. New cars look incredible. I mean, I'm struggling to walk on this stuff right now, and the speeds that they have and the commitment is just incredible. New generation of cars are so aggressive, unbelievably fast. Highlights though were the jumps, Collins Crest and then Vikings Arena. I mean, check this out, so spectacular.
Collins Crest coming in now.
We're here in Sweden, and I think it's fair to say Toyota trumps the hospitality side. Toyota, we all thought, the media thought, fans thought that it was a development year. We won't see any real performance from them until the end of the year, and we couldn't have been more wrong. And that's what's made it so unpredictable, you know. And it's just brilliant. After Thierry went off, then all of a sudden Sunday it was, you know, Yari leads 3 seconds to Tanak, and then Ogier just 16 seconds behind. It was so exciting coming into Sunday morning, and then soon Ogier went into the first corner backwards. Tanak just was struggling with the speed, and Latvala just blew everyone away with that Toyota. Something else I really like was the way they did the power stage and then come straight into service and did a proper finish ceremony live on television. That's what we want, a proper, not the pathetic little power stage podium thing. Although it is good to see a podium on TV, but the finishing ceremony, the way it was set up in Sweden, with Latvala, all the Toyota team there in with the fans lining up right in front of the podium, the atmosphere was just incredible.
Tell you what, he's about to do it. He's not far away, John.
The last time Toyota won in the World Rally Championship was in China in 1999.